instantly.
Hey folks, welcome back. If you've been following the channel, you already know 2024 was hands down the wildest, most intense season we've ever covered in American feral hog hunting. We saw jaw-dropping runs, monster boars taken down at full sprint, and a few moments that'll make your heart stop. Missed any of those insane highlights from the country's biggest hog hunting competitions? Don't worry, we've got you covered. Now let's talk about what we saw at the most recent big event. These competitors are some of the best dog runners and shooters in the game, yet even they were blowing shots left and right. A little buck fever, tweaking away with one split-second hesitation, and that hog keeps running. The problem isn't a lack of talent, it's that when things go wrong, they go wrong fast. A missed shot doesn't just mean walking home empty-handed. It can mean an angry 300-pound boar coming straight at you or your dogs. Those close calls are exactly why the U.S. government just launched a new 6-month firearms training program specifically for hog hunters. The goal? Sharper marksmanship, faster target acquisition, and way fewer life-or-death scrambles in the brush. Better shooting equals safer hunts and more hogs in the truck. Win-win. If you're serious about hunting wild hogs in America, there's one rifle that keeps coming up in camp conversations, the Remington 700. Pair it with a good integrated suppressor, and you've got a quiet, deadly accurate setup that owns the 100 to 300 yard sweet spot. Those tough, fast-moving boars don't stand a chance when you can put round exactly where they need to go without spooking every pig in the county. Hog season typically fires up in October and runs through February, and it's grown into a full-blown obsession across the country. Biggest proof, the National Wild Hog Hunting Championship, launched in 2022, which has blown up in popularity. Every year more than 12,000 hunters show up to test their skills in thick timber, rolling hills, and wide-open pastures. Daytime hunts, heart-pounding action, and a whole lot around the campfire. It's turned hog hunting into one of America's most addictive outdoor traditions. Want to compete in one of the major hog hunting tournaments? Better come prepared. Most of the big events require you to be at least 25 years old and have a minimum of 3 full seasons of hog hunting experience. Federal and state laws are non-negotiable too. No hunting in national parks, designated wildlife refuges, or anywhere too close to neighborhoods and roads. Know the rules, respect the land, and you'll fit right in with a serious crowd. Violate those regulations, and you're looking at fines as high as $8,000. Plus a 2-year suspension of hunting privileges. These rules aren't just red tape, they're in place to protect our wildlife and wild places so our kids and grandkids can enjoy them too. Another big safety rule in the US, once the sun drops, you can't hunt solo. Groups of 3 to 5 are required so everyone has extra eyes, communication, and no one gets lost or killed in the dark when visibility goes to 0. Out in the wide-open desert hunts, things get fast and furious. Hunters can cover huge chunks of ground in off-road vehicles at speeds up to 40 miles per hour, perfect for glassing miles of country in a hurry. But here's the catch, you can't shoot from a moving rig. You have to stop, get steady, and make a clean, ethical shot. That combination of speed and discipline lets crews locate animals quickly while still keeping safety and fair chase front and center. When it's time to close the deal on wild hogs, most serious hunters ditch the rifle and grab a bow. That means stalking within 20 to 30 yards, sometimes closer. Modern GPS collars and GPS tracking on dogs or even the hogs themselves have revolutionized hunting, letting you pattern movement and set up the perfect ambush. Top hunting organizations have the data to prove it. Trying to sneak that close without good cover is almost impossible. Pigs have incredible noses, ears, and eyesight. One snapped twig or whiff of human scent, and the whole sounder explodes out of there before you can even draw. It's heart-pounding, addictive, and about as pure as hunting gets.
É empolgante. Antes de partir para o centro da Califórnia,
Many traditional recurve bow hunters have discovered a smart workaround, the hunting blind. These compact pop-up or hub-style blinds usually cover 25 to 30 square feet, just enough room for 2 or 3 hunters to sit comfortably, with full camouflage and scent control. That total concealment gives you the ultimate drop on a sounder of hogs. When those pigs finally step into range without a clue you're there, your odds of quick, ethical kills go through the roof. Areas. Hello everyone. Every year, invasive monkeys wreak havoc across various regions, racking up more than $2 million in damages from destroyed crops, property, and other chaos. To keep things under control, wildlife authorities and licensed hunters are on the front lines, humanely culling millions of these primates to protect communities and ecosystems. If this wild issue piques your interest and you'd like us to dive deeper, just drop a 1 in the comments below. Over in Thailand, locals were left in total shock when a massive troop of monkeys burst out of the nearby jungle and stormed city streets, turning a normal day into utter mayhem. These bold critters scaled rooftops, swung between buildings, and even barged into shops hunting for easy snacks. One downtown grocery store owner watched in disbelief as they ransacked shelves and scattered goods everywhere. Residents hunkered down behind locked doors to steer clear of the furry frenzy, which ground daily routines to a halt and even contributed to a 30% spike in local pollution from all the litter and disruption. City officials didn't waste time, calling an urgent meeting to hash out plans for managing the invasion and stopping future ones before they escalate. To curb the mayhem, the Thai government has ramped up organized culls aimed at thinning out the monkey population. The prime time for these hunts runs from late summer into early fall, think August through October, when licensed hunters step in to help manage the invasive groups, focusing especially on aggressive males that lead the charges. It's all part of a bigger push to dial back their numbers and cut down on the widespread damage they're inflicting on communities and infrastructure. Deep in Thailand's rugged backcountry, dedicated hunters push through the tough landscape, staying laser-focused on curbing those pesky invading monkeys. Their go-to gear. A reliable rifle loaded with precision ammo that's built for speed and pinpoint accuracy, perfect for outmaneuvering the quick-as-lightning troop bosses that dart through the underbrush. Up in those wild mountain woods, they've added a suppressor to muffle the shots, keeping things quiet so they don't spook the monkeys or rile up the local critters. Thanks to cutting-edge tech like enhanced scopes and tracking gadgets, these hunters have leveled up their game big time. They can now sweep huge swaths of terrain with ease, spotting targets sharper than ever and nailing those split-second shots when it counts. All this high-tech boost is a game-changer, helping them stay one step ahead in tracking and reining in the out-of-control monkey hordes. Hunters gearing up for the chase swear by binoculars and rangefinders. These tools let you scope out massive stretches of wilderness from afar, zooming in on every little detail in the landscape. Spotting clues about the troop leader's movements and habits early on gives you a real edge, so you can gear up for whatever rough terrain or surprises the backcountry throws your way. Beyond just packing a rifle, smart hunters cook up a clever plan to draw the monkeys in close. Skip the risky high ground standoffs with those aggressive males. Instead, dangle some tempting fruit as bait to coax them over for a snack. That pulls them right into your sweet spot, boosting your odds for a clean, effective takedown without unnecessary drama. This jaw-dropping incident is a wake-up call for anyone living near wildlife in Alaska. What's driving this uptick in bold fox encounters? Are these animals becoming a real threat to local communities? Join us as we dig into the details and uncover what's really going on. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button. We're racing toward 10,000 subscribers, and we need you to help us